Alright, this is going to be the beginning of about 65 videos that I'll be making of revisit videos to a lot of my old fan videos. So we'll start off here with these two 52-inch polished brass Fanimation Islander ceiling fans, both of which are from 2001, paired with a set of the classic wide oval ISP1 natural palm leaf fan blades. Blade pitch is 20 degrees on these. Fanimation logo there on the switch housing. Motor inside is an import GE motor. Coming on top, we got a downrod ball socket mount, 6-inch downrod. All the information is located underneath of that downrod crown there on the top. Take a look at this one here. It's pretty much identical. The Islander tag there. So my original video of at least one of these fans, the second one hasn't been shown yet on the channel, was done around 9 years ago. I picked these fans up, these two along with a third, a little bit newer with the updated motor housing, back in 2015 sometime. I believe spring or summer 2015. Got them off Craigslist. I forget how much I paid for them. But it was one of those deals where you had to go and remove the fans yourself. They were still installed when I got there. So paid the money, and then they left me alone because they were just moving into the house or moving out or whatever. And they let me take the fans down by myself. So the newer one that have a video of on the channel from a few years ago, it has the green palm leaf fan blades. I sold that off to a buddy of mine and I eventually got it back. I've always had these two here. But yeah, I took those down. The newer one was in the master bedroom. These two were installed in the master bathroom, walk-in closets, almost like an addition that was built onto this house. Pretty cool, had vaulted ceilings, skylights. It was a pretty unique install that these fans were in. The bowl light that you see on this fan is original and what was on the fan when I got it. This one here had another bowl light, but it did not have polished brass accents. It had an antique brass accents on the bottom. So that's no longer here. I gave that away, sold it off or whatever. But that light kit is a craft-made light, 3 bulb. Uses 3 candelabra base bulbs. So I figured I'd throw it back on there for old time's sake, I guess. So unfortunately, I won't be able to run these fans all together because the blades will definitely collide. I have this one actually chalked with some electrical tape to keep it from moving while this one's in operation. So we'll run this one in downdraft and we'll run that one in updraft. And also these fans are both 4 or 5 blade adaptable, so I will show you the 4 blade configuration on both fans later on as well. So let's jump in. Start it up here on low. So low speed here, pretty nice and aesthetic. Of course, very quiet. My phone app that I use to calculate RPM does not go down this slow for RPM. So if I were to guess, we're probably doing 10, 15 RPM here. Get a slight breeze coming out towards you here from this perspective. That's one thing unique about these fans. The air doesn't blow straight down. It blows out to the side. at least with these blades. We'll go to medium. Medium speed, if I were to guess, we're doing around 25 RPM. Probably 30, 25, 30. This is just a rough guesstimation. And high. High speed, we're cruising around 40 RPM. These fans are definitely not known to be fast by any means of the imagination. But it still throws out a decent breeze. Like I said, breeze comes out towards you here in this perspective, not straight down. And of course, you can hear the blades rustling through the wind. Got a bit of wobble, which you really can't avoid with these. But other than that, pretty smooth running fan for what it is. No bearing noise. All right. I'm going to cut the video here and have to move my electrical tape chalk over onto this fan. So I'll cut the video and I'll be right back and we'll demonstrate the next one. All right, we'll go ahead and start this one on low. Once again, it is an updraft. A little bit rough pulling the pull chain through the light. So low speed, very aesthetic. Probably doing around 5 RPM maybe. Yeah, probably more like 10. Yeah, around 10 RPM. We'll go to medium. Medium, I'd imagine doing around 20. Now the airflow in updraft, like downdraft, it actually still comes out towards you here, but instead of blowing downward, of course, it's blowing upward. It may be kind of hindered or changed by the ceiling here. If it was installed on a drywall ceiling, it'd probably be a little bit different, but it's just my observation. And high. So high speed, probably around 30, 35 RPM. It's a little bit slower than downdraft. Motor has a slight hum. Other than that, very quiet. Of course, bearings are also in still good shape on this one here as well. And there is the light back on. Pretty cool. Alright, we'll cut the video once again and we'll now show you the 4-blade configurations. Alright, here is both fans now in the 4-blade configuration. Of course, like before, I can't run these at the same time because the blades will collide with themselves, so we'll run each individually. So we'll go ahead and start this one up on low. Go to medium. And high. RPM and performance is roughly the same. It's going a couple RPM faster than 40 RPM here. But airflow is just about the same. Alright, we'll do one more cut. And I'll have to chalk up this fan so it don't run into the blades. So be right back. Alright, we'll go ahead and turn the light back on this one. And we'll start this one up on low. Once again, I have it in updraft. Nice and aesthetic. Go to medium. And high. Of course, just like the other fan performance is roughly the same. Probably slightly faster than in the 5-blade configuration, but of course the airflow is very similar. Turn the light back on. All right. So that's all I got for these two fans. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video of the revisit to these two Fanimation Islander ceiling fans in polished brass from 2001. Stay cool. Take care. Peace.